Hi traders, hope you had a great trading week. I'm on the Aussie yen day chart, got my monthly, weekly, day support and resistance levels all drawn in. They're referenced in the description below. I'll just discuss the ones closest to price action. Now the Aussie yen advanced last week, but it held at weekly resistance from over here, 92.59, and this top here at 92.81. So can this weekly resistance area hold? So as a new week starts, a few levels to watch. Does price come back up to this area? Does it hold and fail for a move down? Can it move down below the 91.93 level? And do we come back down to retest the 90.51 monthly support level? Now at the start of the week, the 91.93 level, which is now daily support, we could retest that and see a move back up this way as well. And we could come up and challenge last week's high. So we are a little range bound there. We're trading actually in a 100 pip range. So does weekly resistance hold, and do we see a movement back down the range next week? Alright traders, moving on to the Aussie dollar. Now we actually had an up week and a down week last week, an outside reversal. We traded up and then traded down, getting some support just ahead of 6800 here, closing back above 68.55 day support, but we did close below weekly support last week, 68.93. so that would be the key area that I'm watching at the start of the week. Does that level now hold as resistance on a test? Pretty much the 6900 level for a move down to challenge the 6800 level, and can we break through that level next week? Can we see a movement down below 6800 next week? Alright, moving on to Euro Yen. Now we had a week up. We managed to break above finally this 142.55 weekly resistance level where we were creating all these tops. Can that advance hold above 142.55 next week? Next major level to target, if we can move above this daily resistance level at 143.46, is 144.26. Now that's been a significant level of resistance back in time. If we do get up to that level next week, we could well fail there. So can we advance up to 144.26? Watch that level for failure if we can get up to that level, and then we could move back down the range. There's also the chance that we simply fail here. From a weekly perspective, this is around about a 62% retracement of this high to low. So this is where a weekly high point could come in if it really wants to. So if we're going to continue the advance, we must hold above 142.55. The next major hurdle, if we continue up, is 144.26. So I'll be watching that level very keenly. If we can challenge 144.26, do we hold and fail at that level for a reversal back down the range? Alright, moving on to Euro dollar now. Now last week we actually had a down week, then an up week, and then a down week, all in the same week. Okay, so we are in a downtrend officially on the day chart here at the moment. Can that downtrend continue? At the moment, we're just holding at, we almost tested the 10600 level. This 106.35 level is an old monthly low from back in time, so some form of support's coming in there at the moment. But can we continue the decline? Finished positive on Friday, but there's a holiday in the US on Monday. So we may well see a movement back up to retest this 107.36 level, which is weekly resistance now. Do we see a rally back up to that level? Does price hold for then a movement back down to challenge the 10600 level? And can we then move further down? And ultimately, are we eyeing a move down to 104.81 weekly support? Okay, up next is the pound yen. Now still very much range bound, holding at weekly resistance here, 161.80, and at the bottom we've got monthly and weekly support, 156.07 and 155.59. So a very broad range here that we're trading in. Are we failing at the top of the range to move back down? Now we are making higher bottoms here, so we could eventually break. Can we break above? weekly and daily resistance here, or will we simply see a retest of 161.80 at the start of the week and a fail for a move back down the range? We are range bound, so expect a possible failure up here on a retest of 161.80 early in the week for a move back down the range. Okay, last pair to review for the weekend, pound dollar. Now, we actually had an outside reversal week as well on the pound dollar. We had an up week at the start of the week and then finished down week by the end of the week. Did find support at a long-term monthly low at 1958. So, holiday in the US on Monday, so that might be why we reversed on Friday. Can we continue the decline? So we may see a pop up to daily resistance 120.88, maybe up to the 120-100 level at the start of the week. But can that downtrend hold now for a move down to challenge the 118.41 weekly support level? Alright, so can the downtrend now hold for a move lower next week? Okay traders, that's my analysis for today. If you want to keep up to date with my analysis, simply subscribe to the channel. I look forward to seeing you next time. Now if you'd like to follow my forex trading analysis throughout the week, why not subscribe to the ACY Securities live interactive trading feed Telegram channel. Simply contact Nathan.bray at acy.com to get access.